and still never stuck in the shelf. So I have 10 books to show you this week, and I want to do this quickly because the battery on my camera is dying, and yeah. Okay, so the first two books I got from publishers, and it is Harley Quinn, and the imprint is Mira Ink. And the first one is Poison Study by Maria V. Snyder. This is the new covers that they're re-releasing the book series with. I have this one already, but in the old cover. But I gave it to my friend when I received this one because, well, yeah, I don't need 2 copies. And this is just about a girl who commits a crime, and she can either be killed or face a slow poison death or something. She becomes a food taster for a king of this realm that they live in. So yeah, that's the first. And they also sent me one that I'm most excited about, and it is Ink by Amanda Stern. And I absolutely adore this cover. It is gorgeous. It's this watercolour of this face, and the American cover is very similar, but it has this ink painting of it on the front instead, and they've just switched it round for the things, which is quite clever. And this is about a girl who ends up moving to Japan, and she has to be engrossed in this new culture and everything like that. And I am obsessed with Japan, so that makes it even more interesting to me. Anyway, this girl meets a boy who is an artist, and when they're near each other, it says his drawings start to come to life. And this is the first book in the Paper God series, and I've heard so many great things about it, and I really can't wait to start it. And I'm sure I'm really going to love it. So thank you to Mira Ink for these two. The first two I'm going to show you are actually ARCs that I found in charity shops, and one of them I didn't realise was an ARC until I got home, otherwise I would have paid full price that they did for it, because I paid £2 for it, when really they only allowed to sell proof copies and things for 50p, but I didn't notice. And it is The School for Good and Evil by Soman Shanini. This is an uncorrected proof, and I really adore this cover. I prefer it to the original one, which is kind of like an anime thing with this banner. It looks a bit like that, but with 2 girls in anime kind of form at the top. But I really like this copy, this cover. I wish they'd kept this one, to be perfectly honest. This is just about, it says, a dark and enchanting debut from an acclaimed film writer, perfect for girls who prefer their fairy tales with a twist. So it's a fairy tale, and it says 1 bad girl, 1 princess, 2 best friends. And I don't know a whole lot about it, but I think it looks really, really good, and yeah. The next one I got is one I actually paid 50p for, because I actually realised it was an uncorrected proof when I bought it. And it is A Monster Caused by Patrick Ness. And this is a short kind of book by the author, and he is the author of, I want to say, the Knife of Letting Go series. But this is filled with illustrations. I know a lot of them aren't that because they aren't finalised, but some scary, weird illustrations throughout it. I just think it would be nice. I only paid 50p for it, like I said, so I don't particularly mind that it hasn't got all of the illustrations, because I'm just going to test drive it and see if I like it. After that, I found one that is mainly for younger readers, but I think it looked really interesting, and I thought I'd pick it up. And it is Boys for Beginners by Lil Chase. That's Lil Chase. And it says, why are boys so stupid? And I know it's about a girl who is very sporty and very much a tomboy, and she finds this new boy that moves to her school, and she really likes him, but she wants him to notice her, so she turns to the popular pretty girls and asks them if they can transform her. And I think this looks really fun, and I know it's for younger readers, but I don't particularly care because I think it looks quite fun. So yeah. Another one is one I've not heard actually anything about. I don't think anyone on my friends list of Goodreads has actually read it or added it to the read list. But it is Arrival, The Phoenix Files, Book 1, and it is by Chris Morphew. And this is about a clock ticking to the end of the world, and it says Luke's mum is dragged in to live in Phoenix, a brand new town in the middle of nowhere. But Phoenix is no ordinary town. There are no cars, no phones, and no internet. Luke thinks this is weird enough. Then he discovers that someone is plotting to wipe out the human race. Phoenix is suddenly the safest and most dangerous place on Earth, and the clock is already ticking. And 100 days till the end of the world. I think this looks really good, and I love kind of end of the world, post-apocalyptic or apocalyptic type books, and yeah. This is another book that I found in a charity shop but on a different day, and it is Legacies by Mercedes Lackey and Rosemary Edgehill. And this is the first book in the Shadow Grail series, I think. I've not heard anything about this book at all, but it says who or what is stalking the students of Oakhurst Academy. And I know it's about a girl who moves to the academy, and all the students there have magical powers. And the girl hasn't had her powers come through yet, but everyone insists they will. And then something strange is going on, and students start disappearing, and I think it looks really good. And I found this American paperback. I couldn't believe my luck, I really couldn't. I think I only paid, what, £1.76, and I'm really, really excited to start this as well. This next one is one I've been wanting for ages. It's been on my wish list for months and months, and it is Still Waters by Emma Castle and Byrne. And this is also a US paperback. I didn't know that when I ordered it, but I'm so pleased. And it says some secrets are meant to stay buried. Hannah can't wait to sneak off for a romantic weekend with her boyfriend Colin. He's leaving for college soon, and Hannah wants their trip to the lake house to be one they'll never forget. But once Hannah and Colin get there, things start to seem a bit off. They can't find the town on any map. The house they are staying in looks as if someone's been living there, and even though it's been deserted for years. And Colin doesn't seem quite himself. As he grows more unstable, Hannah worries about Colin's dark side and her own safety. Nothing is as perfect as it seems, and what lies beneath may haunt her forever. And I think this looks really, really great, and I love thriller novels and everything along those lines. And the cover is really pretty. So yeah, extra excited. Next one is a sequel to a book that I read, and it is Where She Went by Gail Forman, and this is a sequel to If I Stay, and I read If I Stay sometime last year, I think it was, and I did enjoy it. I really did. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, I think, and I thought I'd pick up the sequel because it's supposed to be even better than the first one. I'm not entirely sure. And it says, if you had a second chance at first love, would you take it? And I know it revolves around the main character and her boyfriend in this one, and it's 3 years since the last book, and I'm very excited about that. That's all I'm going to say. The final book I got is the only hardback I got this week, and it is Finale by Becca Fitzpatrick, and this is the 4th and final book in the Hush Hush saga, I want to say, and I've read the first 2 books and I loved them. I've got the 3rd, and I was going to get the 4th on Amazon but for about £5, but then I saw it in a charity shop, and it's brand new basically, apart from this little crease, but that's fine. For £2.50, and I was so excited that I just snatched it right up. And I'm not going to read the inside flap because I don't want to ruin the 3rd or the 4th book for me, personally. But yes, very, very excited, and I love these. And the insides have got like feathers. Isn't that cool? So yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry this video was a bit rushed, but like I said, the camera on my battery is dying. The battery on my camera is dying, and I didn't want to not get recorded. So anyway, those are the books I got this week. What books did you get this week? Happy reading. Bye!